These are my mini comics. I want to show you how to make your own mini comics.
How to make a mini comic.
It's a pretty self-explanatory process. I'm going to try and make it as short as possible. I put off making my own comics for a long time because I was super intimidated by the idea of creating a full-sized book. I thought it would take me a long time, but then I stumbled across a tutorial on YouTube by Marsh Makes Comics. I'll link him in the description. He's got an awesome tutorial. It's basically where I learned how to do it myself, but I want to make my own tutorial to show you how I go about it. You're going to need a stapler, preferably
A long stapler.
because you need to be able to fit your book inside of the mouth of the long stapler. You can't fit this size of a book into a traditional desk stapler. I'll show you how to use a traditional desk stapler, but I highly recommend that you buy yourself a long stapler. It saves you a lot of time. You're gonna need something to cut with. Maybe something like an
epic cutting board.
You can use a pair of scissors or you can use an X-Acto knife. It's all gonna work the same. I just recommend that you get a cutting board. You're also gonna want this template. It's a layout for your pages.
This template, the layout for your pages.
I'm gonna leave a link in the description to a Google Drive folder that has JPEGs and PSD files of this in case you just want the layout digitally. I'm gonna give you guys access to this. And yes, I chose Comic Sans because I'm showing you how to make comics. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to assemble your mini comic. So we're gonna wanna fold it down the middle, and you're gonna wanna use a level surface or something to press the edge up against so you can get a really even fold down the middle, just like that. Now that we've folded it down the middle, we want to cut along our fold line. And now we've got our pages separated like this. Now you're going to take your half sheets and you're going to fold them right down the middle. Again, I would use a level surface to press the paper up against so you can get really nice clean fold lines. Okay, so check that out. Now you've got two sections here and you're just going to pair them up. Just put one inside the other, like a book, and bam. Check this out. Now, if you're gonna do a short mini comic, this will be perfect. You can put your cover here, whatever, your back cover, your last page, whatever you wanna do, with just this amount, okay? But I found that this wasn't enough space to tell the stories that I wanted to tell. So I'm also gonna leave this in the description as well in the same Google Drive folder that this is in. This isn't the exact same steps, it's just the extra. So now you have a dedicated sheet for your cover, your back cover, inner cover, and your back cover. So again, we're just gonna fold it down the middle and we're gonna cut it same way. And now you've got two sections here. Each one of these will make you two covers. So basically each one of these will make you two books. If you're only making one, you can discard, keep, collect, whatever the other half. And you're just gonna fold right down the middle again. It's a lot of folding, just like that. And check that out, now you've got your cover. Then you can place your pages inside. And now you've got a complete mini comic. Now let me show you how to staple it. So to staple your book shut, open it to the middle. Make sure you line them all up, get all of your edges straight, because once you staple it, it's a little bit hard to go back on. You're just gonna line it up and start stapling it down the middle. And I like to do one in the middle just for good luck. It's all right, we can just run out of staples and I'll show you how to reload a stapler too. Staple it down the middle. There you go, okay. Book stapled, complete and assembled. You now have completed your own mini comic. Pretty cool, right? But let's say that you don't have a long stapler. I'm gonna show you how to do it with one of these
Normal sized desk staplers.
The reason you can't use one of these the same way as you may use a long stapler is you don't reach the middle from here. So let me show you how we're going to use a normal desk stapler to accomplish the same thing as a long stapler. You're going to want
a piece of cardboard,
relatively thick cardboard, because we're going to be stapling into the cardboard. Open up your stapler. Hopefully yours opens this way. If it doesn't, you're kind of SOL on both staplers. Hopefully you've already folded it down the middle, unlike me. You're gonna line all your pages up the same way we did before, and you're just gonna staple directly into the cardboard. Now don't worry, it's not permanently attached. You're just gonna wiggle it up, and now the next step is you'll see you've got a poke hazard here. So you're gonna wanna want to take your fingers, maybe a little pair of pliers or something you got, just something to fold these in. Now, as you can see, the staples are holding the book together, but you've got some unsightly looking staples here. I recommend that you purchase a long stapler because you'll get much cleaner looking staples that way. But this is sufficient, especially if you're only making one for yourself. This is gonna do you just fine. If you're making more than one, you're gonna wanna invest in a long stapler so you can have a little bit more presentability. That's how you make a mini comic. Like I said, if you want to purchase one of my mini comics, I've made 4 so far, you can go to the website I linked down in the description, my Camboy and Kirk store. You can purchase 1 through 4. You can purchase this epic t-shirt as well. You can subscribe to my Patreon. You'll get one of these as I finish them. You can follow me on Instagram to get updates and notifications for when I release new mini comics. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel where I'll post more tutorials and content like this. I'm gonna go Waz. I'm gonna leave all the names of my current patrons on the screen right here. If you wanna see your name on the screen here, go to my Patreon. I'll send you a mini comic every month as I make them. I'm gonna go pee. I love you so much.